Hey, what up, though? Oh, let me just say this. As a parent, as a parent, I am so disappointed. Hold on, y'all. It's like everybody left us as soon as I said as a parent. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get some more people in here. Since everybody want to be ignorant, that's what I'm tired of this. That's why I'm talking right now about this community, man. All right, everybody want to be ignorant. Everybody want to be on cyber bullies and hackers and doxing people and going after people, kids, thinking that all this poverty that we live in, all this evil, all this violence, all this non-caring about the youth. Look how the elders conduct themselves. Look how the elders conduct themselves. And then you want to go out here and say, and we want to go out here and tell the youth what they need to do. You can't do that, man. Look how the elders conduct themselves. Since I've been on this YouTube, within this foolish CWC community, this is not worth me and my kids' time, dog. This ain't worth me and my kids' time. This is too immature. This is too belittled. People get murdered, killed every day in these hoods. Every day, man. You can't even walk to your car. You can't even take your garbage out. You can't even sit in your car. You can't even take your kids nowhere because it's nowhere for them to be safe. Can't go to the gas stations. There's not enough police patrolmen. They over there protecting the rich. They over there protecting a certain area and not the people that really needs them, man. I want more people in here, man, because I got a lot to say. So I don't know what the game is, but this could be my last live. My last live, dog. I'm out here trying to put a message out. So if ain't nobody gonna protect these kids, if nobody ain't gonna stand up with me to protect these kids and stop allowing these junkies to think that they can run rapid, to think that they can run and do whatever they want to, violate people's civil rights, violate people's homes, violate people's privacy. If you're not gonna stand up with me, man, ain't no reason for me to have this YouTube channel the way I'm doing it anymore. It won't be any more lives. I just do my shorts. I just do my shorts so I can get my awareness out about what's going on in my neighborhood and what I feel as though need to be done. Cause this is too immature. This is too beneath me, dog.
Jewish police officers are still out here, along with Michigan State. For you all morning long out of River Rouge, and that is where multiple people have been shot at a home.
Our Coco McAvoy.
I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden my phone trying to go on the fritz. Maybe that's what's going on with y'all too. I don't know what's going on out here, but my phone trying to go on the fritz. I normally have a lot more people in the morning. So it got to be something going on. Because my phone all of a sudden just went blank and like it's froze. And this is a brand new phone. What I was saying to everybody was, if we're not going to protect our kids, and I'm definitely talking about mines on top of that list, I won't be able to do these lives anymore, y'all. And I know these lives was for us. We enjoy the lives. We enjoy each other's company. We enjoy interacting with each other. So if we are not going to protect these kids, if we're going to let these junkies run rapid, if we're going to let these ignorant, racist, hateful people do as they please, I won't be part of these lives anymore, man. I won't put my kids in jeopardy anymore. No, I know it wasn't no notifications. I've been doing lives, though, for the last, I've been doing lives all night long, though. And I've been doing lives, everybody know we do lives in the morning. So I know it ain't no notification, but at the same time, there's no immediate emergency. We've been letting these junkies do what they want since I've been on this YouTube, man. There's no urgency. Everybody just sit back and allow these junkies to feel as though they're powerful. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, dog. If y'all don't enjoy these lives, excuse me, if it don't mean anything to y'all, then this will be my last live. Because to me, this don't make no sense that we sit up here and let a junkie feel as though she running this whole community, dog. It makes no sense at all. My home got doxxed last night, which I didn't, I ain't tripping about it. It's just the fact that you put my kids in danger. My kids done been through enough, don't you think? Don't you think my kids done been through enough? They mama walked away from them. They haven't seen their mama in over a year now, dog. They had to go through an illegal eviction. Don't you think my kids been through enough? They had CPS in their face over and over and over again on some straight up lies, man. When people just calling just to be evil. And now you think people ain't gonna try to do the same now? If y'all don't care about these lives, which I thought y'all did, because we've been doing them forever, man. We've been doing them forever. But we can't sit up here and not be a complete unit. We can't sit up here and allow evil to win. And I know There are a lot of people in my community that cares about my kids. You think I don't know that you connected to the popos? You think I don't know that you part of the public servant official occupation? You think I don't know that? I know that. So if you can't help us, if you won't stand up with us, if you won't get this junkie removed off these streets, use any clout that you got to get this junkie, sloppy seconds. You already know who it is. Shaky, whatever, man. Y'all know her real name. If y'all won't help us remove this bitch, then this our last live, man. I think everybody just having fun with the fact that it's so much violence and so much evil in these hoods that have a lot of poverty, around it. I think a lot of people just having fun and laughing and enjoying the fact that it ain't them. But this is my community, man. And a lot of these people that get murdered every day, I know them. If I don't know them, I know their family. I know their parents. I know them. This is a small community. This ain't no joke. So if you ain't finna stand up for the right things, then this will be our last live. I ain't got nothing to lose, dog. I was doing this for us. I thought we enjoyed this. I thought we found comfort and found some peace and just some time to reflect and be nice to someone else or to break bread with your fellow man. I thought we enjoyed this. So if we're not going to protect the kids, this will be it for me, man. On the lives, I just do my shorts. Because I'm going to put out awareness about my community. I'm going to put out awareness what I feel as though is going on and being untouched or not being taken serious, dog. And I don't think it's a joke that you got a bunch of people being murdered every day in these doggone poverty neighborhoods. But y'all going to sit up here and escalate something. You're going to sit up here and escalate something instead of de-escalating something. You're going to escalate something into a higher violent situation. Ain't nobody going to let somebody go after their kids. Ain't nobody going to let somebody sit up here and run wild and do as they please without checking that shit, man. This is not a joke. People die up in these communities every day, dog, and enough is enough. You people that don't even live in this community or do live in this community, y'all foolish because you part of it. It trips me out when somebody say, oh, you know, some violence happens, some violence happened around the block from them or on their block, and they'll say, well, this never happens on this block. This is a working block. This is a retirement. This is a retirement block. This is a very good block. It's not a very good hood. Your kids smoke crack, sell crack. Your kids do violent shit like everybody else, man. So how the hell are you gonna say it's a good block, but down the block or around the block, it's a bad block? No, man. See, that's the problem. Everybody want to act like they better than someone else. Everybody got that Uncle Tom ass feeling that they carry on their shoulder. You know, they carry that chip. Oh, I make more than you. I got a bigger house than you. But you still live in the same neighborhood that kids and grown-ups get murdered every day. So how do that make you better? How do that makes you better? How do that not make you the problem, or at least try to do something about the problem? Because you still in the same neighborhood. You still got to go to the same gas stations. You still got to go to the same stores. You still got to ride down the same blocks. This the ignorance. People get killed at red lights, dog. People get killed. People get killed just sitting in their car. That ain't got nothing to do with a neighborhood. If you're not going to protect my kids the way I thought y'all act like y'all love my kids, I put in my community post. Because I already filed a police report, but I'm going to file another police report in Inkster and as well. I already did one in my city. I'm gonna file another one in Inkster. I'm going to her probation office. I'm going to her probation office either today. I'm gonna call up there today and see if they open. I'm going today or I'm going Monday, and I'm gonna get her removed. And I need people to stand with me. I need people to call Inkster police and complain about sloppy seconds. Sharon V. You know her last name. Velasquez with a Z. If y'all not going to do the things that it takes to be a great community, we supposed to work together. We supposed to be trying to make things better. But if everybody just going to sit back and watch other people suffer, if everybody just going to keep on sitting back watching other people suffer, there's no reason for me to do these lives any longer, dog. We got to stand for something. We got to be able to stand for something. And we can't stand for our kids. If we can't stand for minors, for infants, for toddlers that can't stand for themselves, that can't speak for themselves, then there's no reason for us to do these lives any longer, dog. This just don't make no sense to me, dog. None at all. Everybody want to ask me about my kids, but you don't want to stand and protect them with me. You don't want to stand and protect them with me, but you want to ask about them. Stop asking about them. Ain't no reason for us to do any lives anymore. Stop asking about them. This shit ain't no joke, dog. People get murdered out here every day. This ain't no joke. My family members been murdered. My family members missing right today. This ain't no joke. If you ain't finna stand for the right things, then you need to motherfucker understand these lives will stop after this live. I won't do no more lives, dog. I ain't pressed. I just have to do my shorts. And my whatever little video I want to do. But I won't do any more lives, dog. I put in my community page, Inkster police number. Now, everybody that rocks with CWG, everybody that cares about these kids of mine, they already don't got no mama. So what, you don't want them to have a daddy too? They already don't got no mama, so you don't want them to have a daddy too? What kind of evil person are you? The police told me last night, this is a race and hate crime. I don't know what y'all thinking, man. This is a race and hate crime. My kids and my civil rights have been violated for over 2 years now. For over 2 years, and I got proof. Because I got every video that she ever did on us. I got a police report that I did on her in Detroit when I was at the Campbell building that I never followed up with. So I got my evidence. This is a race and hate crime. My kids' civil rights and minds have been violated. These popos don't care about us, and I keep telling y'all that, dog. If they did, then they would be taking things way more serious than what they doing, man. If we don't stand up and push the issue about what's right and what's wrong, then nobody's going to take us serious, man. And our kids going to keep on getting murdered out in these streets. Families going to keep on being broken up in these damn communities, which is leaving nothing but more trail of kids falling in the same trap as their parents did. I don't understand y'all, man. What are you getting out of this? This is foolishness, dog. This is too beneath me. I can care less who like me and who don't like me. I'm gonna be the man that my parents and my family and my community raised me to be. I'm not gonna sit up here and allow whatever goes on just to go on. She doxed my home last night, Fifth. She doxed my home last night, Fifth. So now my kids' safety is back in jeopardy. She showed where me and my kids live. She promoted for people to come through here. She been doing nothing but treacherous shit once again. I'm tired of everybody turning the blind eye. I know a bunch of y'all are connected to the police force in some type of form or way, or some type of circuit court. I need y'all to use y'all resources. I need y'all to use y'all pull. I need y'all to use your smooth conversation to get this woman removed off these streets, dog. It's enough is enough. I'm not putting my kids in jeopardy any further. My kids already don't got a mama. So what's the thing now? To get rid of the daddy? That's hateful. That's hateful. That's nasty. Ain't nothing good about that. You can't sit up here and say you're a godly person. You can't say you're a Christian. You can't say you're somebody that live in faith when all you do is put out hate. And then you let hate win. You can't sit up here and let hate win. We've been letting this female feel like she's winning for the last 2 to 3 years. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I put the Inkster police number in my community post. I got almost 5,000 people rocking with me, but I got only 6, 7 thumbs up. Enough is enough. If it's that much hateful people watching me, then I don't want to be on here no more. Because I'm not gonna put my kids in jeopardy if everybody ain't gonna stand up and try to remove this evil stench. Remove this evil stink out of our community. She already, man, got 3 effing warrants. She got 3 effing warrants. So why would she need to still be on these streets? Why would she still need to be in this community when all she is about is evil? Worrying about her next fix, worrying about her next hit. Going after everybody, man, like if she untouchable. Like I told the popos, man, I said, I call y'all. I don't call y'all for games, but they came out here trying to talk some game. They don't take shit serious, man. I said, I don't call y'all for no game. If I call y'all, dog, it's because I do not want to go out here and do what people want me to do, which is which is do something violent in broad daylight so I can be in prison for the rest of my life and my kids will be without a daddy. I think people just getting off on the fact that it ain't their neighborhood. It ain't their situation. But guess what? It's mine's. It's mine's. I got an elderly mama to protect. I got an elderly mama to protect. I got 10 kids to protect. I got 10 grandkids to protect. I thought we were standing for something over here. I didn't think we was just going to keep on turning the blind eye to a pure damn junkie.
People have been shot at a home.
Our Coco McAvoy joins us now live from the scene. I understand that you just spoke with someone.
Following for you all morning long out of River Rouge, and that is where multiple people have been shot at a home.
Our Coco McAvoy joins us now live from the scene. I understand that you just spoke with someone who knows or believes to know the people involved.
Yes, good morning. Family members were out here speaking with police officers to figure out what exactly happened. And they tell us that 2 people died and 1 person is in the hospital after the shooting. It's obviously a very difficult morning for them. And you can see that River Rouge police officers are still out here, along with Michigan State police officers. They've set up caution tape and they're really focusing their investigation on one home where the shooting happened this morning. Let's show you some video that we shot last night. Officers have been out here on the scene since about 10:30 or so. The scene is at Beechwood near Visger in River Rouge. And again, we know that 2 people have died and 1 person is in the hospital following a shooting last night. We're working to learn more about the circumstances leading up to the shooting, but a man who identified himself as the ex-fiance of one of the victims did speak with us briefly. Take a listen.
So she loved everybody. Everybody. She was just a beautiful young lady at the wrong place at the wrong time.
And again, he is speaking about one of the victims who passed away in this shooting. We do not know the condition of the person who's in the hospital at this time. We're going to keep in contact with police officers throughout the day, and we'll have an update for you this afternoon. Reporting live this morning, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
All righty, Coco, thank you for the update there.
The fastest way to increase the length of your manhood, if you want to increase the size of your tool and make it stronger and harder, is to go to your kitchen and...
What started as a fight in a bar ended with a man's death in a downriver jail.
Tonight, Michigan State Police are trying to find out what went wrong.
7 investigator Simon Chiquette, digging for answers, joins us live in River Rouge. And what have you found out, Simon?
Well, at 26 years old, Devin Glass was a loving father of 2, and tonight many are asking why his life was cut tragically short here at River Rouge Police. To those who loved him, 26-year-old Devin Lindell Glass was a caring, compassionate father and loyal friend.
He was a great friend, man. He gave me 100% support.
Wednesday night, friends say Devin was involved in a fight here at the Touch of Class nightclub on Visker, but he was still alive when cops were called. Then, hours later,
they called me and gave me the bad news, and I just didn't believe it.
Action News has learned after both Ecorse and River Rouge police responded, Devin allegedly complained he needed to go to the hospital. Instead, loved ones say cops took him to the River Rouge police station and held him in a cell where he died. Friends and family now left wondering why they had to lose Devin.
He was a working man. He liked to be with his family. He had kids. He had our best interests at heart, man. I can honestly say that.
To get answers, we went to the River Rouge police station looking to speak with their chief. They declined comment, only telling us Michigan State Police are now conducting an independent investigation.
Leave so many unanswered questions.
Attorney Wolf Mueller handles many cases involving police misconduct. He says no matter what the circumstances, there's no reason Devin's life should have been cut short.
When you're in police custody and care and entrusted in their care, you have a right and an expectation to be safe. There are medical concerns. The place to take you is not the jail, it's the hospital.
Now, Ecorse police tell us all they did was secure the scene at the club and turn Glass over to River Rouge. As for Michigan State Police, they're not really commenting until they hear back from the medical examiner. Stephen, back to you.
Yeah, Simon, do we know if Devin's family already pursuing legal action towards River Rouge police?
Yeah, when we had contact with a family earlier today, they mentioned that they were reaching out to an attorney. They are probably going to pursue some type of civil suit against the city. That's the impression they gave us. Do we know if they've signed a contract with an attorney yet? We just don't know.
Simon Shaquette reporting live, River Rouge. Simon, thank you.
And that's why they need to stop locking people up in these small jails. I think you only could be in them jails for like 24 hours to 48 hours or maybe a weekend. That's 72 hours. But they need to stop locking people up in those small jails because it's unfit. It's living like an animal. You can't take any showers. You can't brush your teeth. If you in there for 30, 40 days, you in there without ever bathing, you in there without ever brushing your teeth, you in there without doing any type of hygiene. And the popos known to rush your butt while you sleeping. They known to rush your butt while you sleeping, dog. I've been in jail twice. And believe me, I was scared right after. Well, I've been in jail way more than twice, but I've been in jail 2 times where people been murdered right up in the jail cell. I've been in Ecorse jail where a young man was murdered and his uncle was the sergeant. Yeah, his uncle was the sergeant up in Ecorse police, and his nephew got murdered right up in that bitch. And they try to play it off like he hung himself. They try to play it off like he hung himself with a shoestring. I've been in Rouge jail. I've been in River Rouge jail as well as a young man got killed up in there. Because River Rouge will still put you in them little small little jails. They'll put you in them little small little holding cells where you ain't even got no room. You ain't even got no room to move around, man. Yeah, they'll put you in one of them little small little tiny boxes. I don't even think it's 3 feet wide. I think it's about 2 feet wide, dog. They'll put you up in there, man, and leave your butt. Don't tell me about how this system works and how they don't care about people, dog. Enough is enough. If this is all about laughing at people that's living through poverty, if this is all about laughing at somebody that's that gotta deal with all this ignorance and all this stupidity that nobody want to put in check. Because people want to act like they don't care or they want to do a half-ass job. When they got sworn in, though, they said they was going to protect and serve. But they haven't been protecting and serving. They only been caring about the rich. Enough is enough. This is what we going to stand for, then I'm done with it, dog. Because ain't nobody finna put my kids in jeopardy. And I won't be dumb enough to sit up here and keep on doing lives and put my kids in jeopardy any further. I only got 5 thumbs up, y'all. Do you understand that most people on our channels are straight pure evil, man? Most people on our channel are straight racist. They don't care about the kids. They think they're untouchable. But when something happened to their kids, that's when they want to make a big motherfucking thing out of it. Oh no, Johnny was always a good kid. I don't know what could have happened. I don't get sloppy, man. I told y'all she was pure evil. They done had more murders out in Inkster this year than anybody else. And a couple of the murders been just around the block from her. So you would think that somebody will have better things to do than try to escalate a situation into something that's going to be more violent and more ignorant than what somebody can handle, man. Do you know how easy it is to kill somebody, dog? It's easy. They gave all of us guns. They gave all of us guns so we can go out here and be foolish as we want to. You know how easy it is to kill somebody? It's easy. It happens every day. People need to stop this crap, man. I need my community, those that care about me and my kids. And I know, like I said, once again, I know several of you people that rocks with me got poor within the civil servant area of working. I know a bunch of y'all either work for the police or either is police. So I need y'all to stand up, man. I need y'all to do the right thing. Not for me, but for my kids. All right? Enough is enough. I'm not finna jeopardize my kids any further, dog.
River Rouge, Simon, thank you.
It takes a team of professionals to run to advance. Explore your hospital career path and change.
River Rouge, Simon, thank you.
Diamond solitaire is just $1.99. Hundreds of certified diamonds at about half the cost of mine diamonds. Buy factory direct and save. The Jewelry Exchange, Livonia.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit. Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
It's a big holiday tradition in Detroit, so will the weather cooperate for Noel night? Andrew's here. He's tracking the very chilly forecast.
Disturbing new detail. New details about the suspected shooter at the naval base in Florida. What he did at a dinner party earlier this week that is raising serious questions.
But we begin tonight with a downriver community rocked by 2 deadly shootings this week. It's been a very violent week in River Rouge.
Yeah, the most recent act of violence happened today. A man gunned down outside of a home. A 31-year-old man found with multiple gunshot wounds on Beechwood near I-75 and Bisker Street. He was rushed to the hospital where he died. Police say it appears the house was being used to make and sell drugs. They are interviewing witnesses but have made no arrests.
This is the second shooting in River Rouge this week. On Wednesday, a 23-year-old woman was killed.
Coco McAvoy.
That 23-year-old woman, man, I growed up with her father. All right? My brothers and her daddy was best friends, dog. I got a cousin and my brother that growed up with her daddy. And her daddy is a retired policeman. A retired policeman. And she was murdered. She was executed right in front of her home. Just blocks away from her daddy home. She was executed. What's the joke around here, dog? What's the joke? The same block, my cousin came up missing. The same block my cousin came up missing. Not even 3 to 4 months later, my cousin was snatched from her 4, 5, how many kids she got? 1, 2, for her 4 kids. From her 4 kids, my cousin was snatched right off the streets, and we haven't found her yet. We haven't found her yet, man. She was abducted. She's gone, dog. Her kids don't have a mother no more. And now my auntie that was taking care of the kids, she done passed from loneliness. She done passed from loneliness because she normally had the kids. And after that happened, all the daddies came and got their kids. So she didn't have no kids around her no more. She didn't have her daughter around her no more. And she passed from loneliness. This is a police officer. This is a retired police officer that was well known in our community, that we went to school with, dog, that we growed up with, that we was cool with. They got a beautiful family, man. And this is what goes on in an evil community when it goes unchecked. Enough is enough. When people gonna get it, man? This is not a joke. This is people real life. Her daddy served his community just like his daddy did. His daddy was a public servant. And this is the way his kids had to go out. A 23-year-old woman executed in broad daylight from coming to get groceries, from coming back from the grocery store, executed in her own front yard, not even blocks away from her daddy. Man, stop it already, dog. Stop it already. That's all I got to say, man. Stop it, man. Enough is enough, dog.
This is live in River Rouge, and Coco, I understand you have spoken to that woman's mother.
Yes, Kim Crawford is now planning funeral arrangements for her daughter, Tamia, and she's in disbelief. She did not want to show her face on camera because the gunman is still out there, but she wants her voice heard because she wants justice for her daughter. And we're now learning from the director of the police department that this may be a case of mistaken identity.
They said that because apparently her boyfriend was having some beef with somebody, and it might have been a drug issue with her husband, and it might have been a drug issue. But not even weeks before that, not even weeks before she was murdered, same family, her cousin that lived on the opposite, that lived just on the next block from her. One of my best friends, dog. One of my cool buddies that I don't rock with forever, dog. One of my partners. His son was murdered on the west side in a vicious, nasty, jacked up way to where they couldn't even recognize his body, man. Not even weeks before this happened. I don't know what y'all game is. I don't understand, man, what your hatred is. But stop sitting up here being cool with all this ignorance and all this violence and all this destruction of somebody's neighborhood when you got kids and elderly people and innocent people that got nothing to do with this shit. My phone acting on the fritz again. I don't get what this phone doing, man. Not even a month later, it was 2 more murders on the next block over on Beechwood. Because that happened on Holford. On Beechwood, it was 2 more murders on the next block over. And one of them was my cousin again. One of them was my relative again, man. Got murdered because the police decided to let Kenyatta Brown, Kenyatta Brown, he was an informant for the police. I knew this young cat, just like everybody else did in the hood, dog. His older brother got murdered. His mama was smoking rocks, but his granddaddy was a good citizen and just couldn't control his grandkids. Me and Kenyatta used to play ball together. He was probably about 5, 6 years younger than me, man. If not a little more. All I know, I used to play ball with him. And the police had him as an informant. He was actually killing people for the police. What y'all don't get? Y'all telling me about the police good people. Then why Nate Boone is on YouTube right now telling everybody about all the people he done murdered, which he done confessed to over 30 murders. But you know he done did way more than that, dog. And do you realize when Nate Boone was out here murdering people, he was doing it for people in position? He was doing it for politicians. Even the mayor we have right now, what is his name, Duggan? He was tied in with Nate Boone, just like Coleman Young was. What y'all don't get? Don't tell me about this damn community that I've been living in forever, man, and act like they really give a damn about us. If you go up there and press charges on somebody and go to the courthouse, their whole family could be in court. You think the police gonna walk you out? You think the police gonna protect you and make sure you get home? Hell fuck no. You can get murdered as soon as you come out of that bitch. And they damn sure don't prosecute nobody. All they do is make deals amongst themselves. That's all they do. I try to prosecute two people. Well, I try to prosecute one person while I was in the Campbell building. Nope, that didn't go right. A year later, we go to jail. A year later, we go to court at Frank Murphy. They let him walk. They try to belittle me and go way back on my history, talking about 30 years ago. Didn't you have a gun charge? I said, yeah. You talking about I had a CCW when I came out of the military, just serving my country? Is that what you talking about? I said, if you're gonna talk about me carrying a CCW or me carrying a weapon, you need to tell everybody as well that I served my country. What's the joke? And you know they let him walk, even though we had all type of proof and multiple people coming to testify that he pulled a gun on me right at my door. He put a gun in my head right at my door, and I shut that bitch. He was mad that his mama got evicted. He was mad that his mama got evicted across from me, because all they was trying to do is be nasty, funky demons up in that doggone building, man. Her kids didn't work. She had all her sons up in the damn crib with her. They all grown. They didn't work. They didn't sell drugs. They were just some straight losers running around with all that little young energy, acting like they could punk somebody. When is enough gonna be enough, man? When is enough gonna be enough? Before that, I was with the same company. This is why I got a lawsuit on their ass. I was with the same company, Elizabeth Sweets. That's what it's called, Elizabeth Sweets. Something to that effect. I was with the same company over here on Grand Boulevard. This is why they moved me over here on the Campbell building. I had a gun pulled out on me on there. No, not even pulled out. I had a gun. I had young cats that was running the building for selling drugs. I had them shoot at me. They shot at me. They shot at me and my cousin while we was going up the steps, dog. And I pressed charges on them. Do you know, a year later, once again, even though me and my cousin testified, you know, a year later, once again, and this, let me remember something. This is when Dave Bean had no business being mayor, right? Dave Bean had no business being mayor. Y'all remember Dave Bean? He had no business being mayor. He done cut the police force in half, right? Talking about he's saving Detroit some money. And the response time was hours. The response time was hours. You couldn't even get an ambulance to come pick your ass up. You had a better chance catching the bus, man. You had a better chance getting on the bus than waiting on a damn ambulance. Police took like hours to come, dog. Hours to come after this fool shot at me. And like I said, a year later, this is why they moved me to the Campbell building, the same corporation. They let him go. They let him go. Because all they do is make deals amongst themselves, dog. A lot of them prosecutors used to be judges. Do y'all understand how this shit go? A lot of prosecutors used to be judges. All they do is have lunch and dinner together, dog. All they do is have lunch and dinner together. They decide on who they gonna ride with and who they gonna motherfucking just let be and let the streets handle that shit. They decide. I just don't see how people are taking this for a joke. I just don't see what's so damn funny, dog.
I decided to try out a Casper mattress.
I really
let me
don't.
tell you guys, that is the best decision I've ever made.
After just identity.
She loved life, and it's sad that hers had to be taken away.
Kim Crawford is heartbroken. Her daughter, Tamia Crawford Cook, was killed in River Rouge on Wednesday.
We need to find these people that's doing this.
Police believe those people might have mistakenly shot Cook multiple times.
We believe that the shooters were going after somebody else in that house, possibly her husband. We don't know the full reason on why they were after him.
Crawford doesn't know either, but what she does know is her family will never be the same.
Because I can't even tell my grandkids right now that she's no longer here. And she was most active in their life.
Crawford says her daughter was working on her own business venture.
You can trust and believe my baby legacy is gonna go on.
She's pleading for answers.
Y'all, please help us find justice for him.
And she's promising her daughter she will get justice for her death.
Tamia, this is for you, baby. Your mama's not gonna let it go unnoticed. It's not going unnoticed.
Not even a year later, not even months later, the man, one of the men that executed this police kid in front of her own home, he was gunned down. Yeah, he was gunned down. Yeah, he was taken out. That was one of them anyway.
Another shooting this weekend at an apartment complex downriver. It's an area that neighbors say has become a real problem. This time, a 27-year-old man was killed at the Renaissance Estates near Visger Road in Jefferson and Ecorse. Priya Mann reports the increase in violence has a lot of folks in that area wanting to move.
Loved ones woke up Sunday morning to devastating news. A young father shot and killed overnight. And sadly, this is not the first time shots have rang out in this townhouse complex.
They want us, man, to kill each other off, dog. They want us to kill each other off. That's what they want, dog. All I know is sloppies need to be removed. I'm going to take steps to do what I can on my end, but I need y'all bagging. My kids don't need to go through nothing else. They done been through enough, man.
They killing the babies, they killing the women, they just act like it's an open season, like it's an okay corral. It's not okay.
The anger and grief are palpable. after yet another shooting at Renaissance Estates of Ecorse. This time, a young man was killed.
Because it's kind of crazy down here in Ecorse and River Rouge. They're down here killing each other. And somehow the police from Rouge and Ecorse seem to can't find nobody never that's doing this killing.
Nope. They don't solve any murders. They want us to motherfucking go out here and have our own street justice. They don't solve no murders, dog. Do you know all the people I know that's been murdered all my life? I ain't never heard nobody ever getting, I ain't never heard nobody ever going to jail about it. I ain't never heard nobody ever being convicted over any murder that happened in these hoods. And it happens every day. People get killed while they sleeping, man. They get killed while they sleeping.
The family of LaDante Brooks Rivers say the 27-year-old was shot repeatedly.
You know, it's hitting home because, you know, this is my nephew. I know he wasn't no angel. Don't get it wrong. You get people saying they're angels. He wasn't no angel. But don't nobody deserve to be shot 10 times.
Just last week, worried residents told Local 4 that within days, there were 4 separate shootings. Ebony Stevens was sitting in her SUV with her 3-year-old son in the back seat when a man came up and pulled out a gun.
There's a girl in the hospital now. She done got shot up. Innocent bystanders, kids, they need help down here to get this stuff under control.
At least 20 of the 200 units here have bullet holes. Neighbors say local police departments need help combating the rise in crime.
And it's a shame. They might need to send the FBI, the state police, the county sheriffs. They need some help down here because these kids are killing each other.
Well, some families have passed.
You know what's wild? I think it's wild about our community because all you're going to see that's open in our community is liquor stores, funeral homes, and now you got these doggone weed dispensaries. That's all you're going to see, man. Liquor stores, funeral homes, and weed dispensaries. You ain't finna see nothing else. You're going to see a lot of vacant buildings that nobody using nothing for. They used to be medical centers. They used to be doctor offices. Not no more. The crack academic destroyed whatever was left after the riots with these poverty neighborhoods, dog. And it seemed like nobody cares because the police really do not patrol them neighborhoods. They patrol the neighborhoods that is more richer, have more businesses and more people more people that's respected in a political way that lives over that way. They patrols them neighborhoods. They don't patrol the hood. They let us deal with all our violence by ourselves.
Packed up and left, those who still live here are fed up.
I mean, look at me. I'm a senior. I can't go nowhere without thinking somebody want to shoot us. That don't make no sense. They need some help down here, and they need it fast.
And last week, property managers told us that they had hired private security, but the last company quit after their vehicle was shot up. They do plan on installing tens of thousands of dollars worth of surveillance cameras.
Yeah, they haven't did it yet. They do it on 1 or 2 buildings. They don't do it on all the buildings like they should, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the Rouge, they haven't did it on the building that the people was murdered on. They still haven't did it on the side where the people was murdered on. They ain't had no security. They don't got no security. Recording anything. Nor do they have anything protecting anybody else, man. They need to protect our seniors better than what they doing. They need to be liable for what's going on in our community and what they're not putting a stop to, dog. There need to be more opportunities for these young people so they can do something other than running around trying to kill each other. We used to have outreach centers that trained kids or helped you get a job of your liking, man. No, not no more. That ain't in the community no more. You don't see that kind of shit in the community no more. And you telling me they care? No, they do not care, dog. We used to have community centers open so adults can overlook the kids and the kids can have something to do other than running the streets and being on the playground. Not no more. Them buildings closed. This shit is a joke. I growed up in a community. Now, this ain't nothing but a hood. We used to have so many community recreation centers open, man, that you knew everybody and everybody knew you. The grown-ups knew the kids and the grown-ups knew the adults. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you build a small community into something special, man. You don't let these kids just run wild and act any way they want to.
Tens of thousands of dollars worth of surveillance cameras. In E-Course, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Want to simplify HR? Work with a PEO. A PEO can help you save time on HR, pay
Tens of thousands of dollars worth of surveillance cameras. In E-Course, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
This isn't Miami. This isn't Atlanta. This isn't a cartel.
Hey, that's just like why Lego. My man Lego in Kensington. He was telling everybody how violent it was over there now. And how he didn't feel safe with his kids being there no more. How he was letting his kids play in the front yard. And it just wasn't a good place for his kids to be there no more. He didn't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all know how it is in Kensington, man. Y'all see it every day on these YouTube videos and these YouTube channels. That shit is ridiculous. That shit is ridiculous. That got something to do with the politicians. They don't need all them damn drug addicts just running rapid all through their neighborhoods where kids can't even be comfortable to walk down the street to go to school. That's ridiculous. Enough is enough, man. Y'all need to put a stop, man, and help me out with this sloppy second bit. Cause I'm done with this shit. I left the number, inch the police in my community post. I need everybody that gives a damn to call on her motherfucking white, or call on her damn so-called white Mexican ass, whatever she claiming to be. But she is a racist. She is a racist, and she's a fugitive. She's a fugitive. She got 3 warrants that she been running from. Enough is enough. Y'all know I love y'all, man. Y'all know I enjoyed y'all just like I thought y'all enjoyed me. But enough is enough, man. Enough with this evil. Like I said, real men that got issues with each other, they settle it amongst each other. They don't do it in the streets. They throw blows. They pick up their damn hands, dog, and they throw blows, and they make the best man win. They don't try to kill each other family in the streets. That's not how you build a community. That's not how you keep your family safe. Even the building that I live in right now, man. Even the building I live in right now. I remember when they had this whole 4th Street blocked off. And I used to think it was another building until I moved into this building. This was the building where they done pissed some elderly man off. He couldn't take these women's in this building anymore, because these women are some nosy ass BIs, man. He couldn't take it no more, and he started killing people up in this bitch. Yes, he did. He started killing people up in this damn building of senior citizens. That's why they got all these cameras in my building now. You can't even walk in the hallway without being filmed, dog. You can't go anywhere around this building without being filmed. Believe me, if you was around this building, you was seen, dog. If you came to this door, they got your ass on video. If you came motherfucking just riding up and down the street, they got you on video, dog. That man killed several people that day. They had the streets blocked off for the whole damn day because that elderly man went on a rampage in this building that I live in today. He went on a rampage and killed several people, man. Enough is enough, y'all. If we can't do nothing, we need to protect our kids. If we can't do nothing, we need to protect those that can't protect themselves. And we talking about from a junkie. From a stink-ass junkie that don't even belong to be out here amongst the free. She don't even belong to be out here amongst civilized people, man. She supposed to be in prison. That's her true habitat. That's her true home. Y'all got her feeling like she's something because she live in a trap house now. I guess that's a step up. I guess that's a step up from a bando though, right? Or digging in the back of T-Boy van for used clothes and canned goods, man. How about this latest killing, man? Right up here on 4th Street. Right up here on Fort Knotter Drive. This young man that was doing so great as a kid going to Ecorse High School. Murdered. Gunned down right at the doggone street light. Murdered. Gunned down right at the doggone street light of Fort Knotter Drive. And they ain't gonna never find his killer. You know why? Because they don't give a damn. Because the same people that killed him, he had a fight with them on 12th Street, man. He had a fight with them on 12th Street in Ecorse. That's what they ain't gonna tell you. They know who did it, but they don't give a damn. And they ain't gonna never motherfucking arrest their ass because they don't give a damn about us, man. Like I said, Kenyatta Brown worked for the police, dog. Yet he was using drugs, right? He was using drugs. And he started killing people for himself instead of waiting on the police telling him when he can kill somebody. Just like Nate Boone was. Kenyatta Brown, man, look him up. He grew right up down the street from my doggone, he growed up right down the street from my son's grandparents. Murdering all type of people, man. For the police. And he didn't just work for Detroit police. He worked for the FBI as well, man. He was an informant and a hitman for the FBI and Detroit police. The straight up popos. So don't tell me about these people being good people, dog. Look it up. Kenyatta Brown, Nate Boone, and so many others. How's the police good when they've been killing people all our existence? If we ain't gonna care about each other, if we're not gonna care about each other, they ain't gonna give a damn.
This isn't Miami. This isn't Atlanta. This isn't a cartel hub.
It was a terrible scene, the worst I've ever seen in my life.
She fought like a...
Where'd you get that? TikTok shop.
Watch college football all season long, live and cable free.
Tonight, family and friends gather to celebrate the life of Donnell Kemp, just as they prepare for the beloved high school athlete's funeral this weekend. That story tops the news at 10 o'clock. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Damon Fernandez in for Devin Skillian. 18-year-old Donnell Nelly Kemp was shot and killed last week in Detroit. The All-State player excelled in basketball, football, and baseball. Priya Mann was at the visitation tonight. And Priya, there will be a heavy police presence at his service tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. We spoke with the chief of police here in Ecorse. He says the ATF, MSP, and multiple local police agencies will be at the funeral on Saturday. I want to draw your attention, though, to where we are tonight. This is the football field where the wide receiver was a fixture. Now this entire community is preparing to say goodbye.
Everyone is here supporting us because this was the gift that God created.
Hundreds paid their respects in Ecorse at the visitation for Donnell Nellie Kemp. Earlier this month, the beloved All-State athlete was shot and killed in Southwest Detroit.
I know my son smiling down knowing that he was loved. And if he was still here today, he know these will be the same fans who will be following him that came to every game he had.
Even more are expected at the 18-year-old's funeral Saturday morning. Expect a heavy police presence as well. Police say the bullets recovered from the crime scene have been linked to gang activity in other cities.
These gangs are going back and forth. Not saying that Nelly was a part of the gang, but he was a victim of gang violence. And we're trying to get a hold of this.
Tributes began last week when Nellie's family, fans, and the Ecorse Raiders gathered for an emotional balloon release.
We ask you, Lord God, to carry, Lord God, his mother, Lord God.
Those teammates, the field, the court, the diamond. So it's like they know him just like we know him. We looked at him, well, he's our family, but they also looked at him as family also.
We love Nelly.
All the kids that had a dream to go away to play any type of sports, keep that dream alive. Do it for Nelly.
Yeah, his nickname was All-American. The funeral is set for 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. The family says they have been deeply moved by the outpouring of support. Reporting live in Ecorse tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
It's such a tragic.
Now, once again, right where he was murdered, that's where I'll be going to feed these homeless addicts. Right off Fort Knotter Drive, man. Right where he was murdered, that's where I'll be going to feed these homeless addicts. Right off of Fort Knotter Drive, dog. Don't tell me these people care. I done seen it all my life, man. They don't care. They don't even care when it's their people. They'd rather be on the side that's winning than be on the side that needs them the most. They'd rather look down on people that they gotta serve and protect than lift them up, man. Enough is enough. I need my real people that gives a damn about these kids that I love to my death. I love to my death because I would damn if I let anything happen to my kids without me dying first, man. I need y'all to stand with me. I need y'all to use y'all clout, to use your voice, and put an end to all this evil, racist crap that we got going on in CWC community. Enough is enough. Stop trying to laugh off of people, man, that's living in poverty and got to deal with this crap every day. Ain't shit funny. Ain't shit funny. I love those who love me. Fifth Dimension, FDS, Shits and Giggles. All those that's rocking with us, dog. Brown Sugar, Beautiful Flower. Stand with me and my family, because we need you right now. Mary Barnes, Jen was here. I don't care if you ain't been here in a minute. I need everybody that rocks and care about these kids to stand with me, man. Because if I lose my kids, I swear to God, I'm gonna be out here like a fucking lunatic. If I lose my kids, I'm gonna be out here like a fucking lunatic, and anybody can get it. Enough is enough. Let's send this junkie back to her natural habitat. Big Bertha waiting on your ass. Yeah, Big Bertha waiting on you, bitch. Let her extort your butt for all the little money that your people gonna give up. I got love for y'all, man. Let me go back and tend to these kids. I'm getting emotional right now, man, because this is really how we truly live out here. And it ain't right. And it ain't cool. And people need to stop turning a blind eye to it. Because all it's doing is causing people to be more destructive, more motherfucking evil, and more devious. All my life. All my life. They've been trying to hold us back. All my life. They've been trying to hold us back. They really hate us. They really hate us. Yeah, yeah. They really hate us. They really hate us. Yeah. All my life. They've been trying to hold us back. Everybody have a beautiful day in the best way, man. Do you. Stay beautiful, baby. I'm out of here. You already know who y'all's rocking with, man. Frank Nitty, 2 T's like 2 titties. I hope everybody's staying with me, man, because I can't stand alone. I can't win this battle alone. So I hope everybody's staying with me, dog, and help me protect my kids. Much love to everybody, man. Everybody have a beautiful day in the best way. Stay safe. And keep on being beautiful, man. And may your smile bring another smile on somebody else's face. That's the only way we can change things. Hate cannot win. Hate cannot win. We just got to keep on putting more love out there, man. More love, baby. Less hate. We out of here, man. D-City, straight gritty, no pity. Frank Nitty, 2 T's like 2 titties. I'm out, baby. CWG. I pray to God that you rocking with me. I pray to God and good Yahweh that you rocking with me. Because I need y'all. I really need y'all, dog. Have a beautiful morning, man. I'm finna go in here and tend to my kids. I'm out, baby. Hey, y'all. Come on out. Pull the door open. Come on. Y'all can say bye-bye. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all can say bye-bye. Everybody say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody say see you.
See you, Nathan. Bye-bye.
Everybody say see you.
See you.
Hold on.
Wait, tell ya. Wait.
Tell them you love them, baby.
I love ya.
Tell them you love them, baby.
I can buy ya.
Do you love them? Do you love them?
I love ya. What hair?
Tell them you see them, baby. Say see you.
Hello.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Hit the X.
Eh?
Tell I love you.